Hello everyone. Today, we have a story about friendship, love, and forgiveness, as Lucy discovers her best friend is secretly dating her ex-boyfriend and must decide how to handle her feelings. But there's more to it than just a story. As we follow this wonderful tale, we'll also learn some new English phrases and words and how to make sentences with them. This will help us practice English in a fun and easy way. So, stay with us till the end. My name is Lucy, and I am an artist. I spend my days painting landscapes and portraits in my small studio. I live in a cozy apartment in a quiet part of the city. Life had always been simple but beautiful. That was until I discovered something that shattered my trust. Mia has been my best friend for over 10 years. We met in college and instantly became inseparable. Mia was the kind of person everyone loved, funny, kind, and full of life. She supported me through everything, including my breakup with Chris 2 years ago. Chris and I had been together for 3 years, but our relationship ended when we realized we wanted different things. It was a painful breakup, but I eventually moved on, thanks to Mia. One Friday evening, I decided to go to a small cafe to sketch and relax. As I walked in, I noticed a couple sitting in the corner, holding hands. I froze when I realized it was Mia and Chris. My heart dropped. They hadn't noticed me, so I quickly left before they could see me. At home, my emotions boiled over. I felt betrayed, angry, and confused. How could Mia keep this from me? Why didn't Chris tell me? I couldn't focus on anything, and my sketchbook lay untouched on the table. The thought of confronting Mia terrified me, but I knew I had to. The next day, I invited Mia over. She arrived with her usual cheerful smile, but it quickly faded when she saw my serious expression. "Is something wrong?" Mia asked, sitting down on the couch. I took a deep breath. "Mia, I saw you with Chris yesterday. Why didn't you tell me?" Her face turned pale. She opened her mouth to speak but hesitated. "I wanted to tell you. I was just scared. I didn't want to hurt you." "Hurt me?" I said, my voice rising. "You're dating my ex-boyfriend. How could you?" Mia looked down at her hands. "It just happened. We ran into each other a few months ago and started talking. I didn't plan for this to happen. I care about you, Lucy, but I also care about Chris." Her words stung, but I could see the sincerity in her eyes. I didn't know what to say. Anger and sadness battled inside me. Finally, I said, "I need time to process this." For days, I avoided Mia's calls and messages. I spent hours in my studio, painting to distract myself. But the more I painted, the more I thought about our friendship. Mia had always been there for me. Could I really end our friendship over this? I also started reflecting on my relationship with Chris. While the breakup had been painful, I realized we had both moved on. Maybe I was holding on to feelings of ownership rather than love. I needed to figure out if I was upset because of their relationship or because of the way I found out. One evening, I decided to take a walk to clear my head. The city was quiet, and the cool breeze helped calm my racing thoughts. I realized that while I was hurt, I couldn't control Mia's choices. She deserved to be happy, just as I did. The next morning, I called Mia. She answered immediately. "Lucy, I'm so sorry. Please let me explain." "You don't have to explain again," I said. "I've thought about it, and while I'm still hurt, I don't want to lose our friendship. But I need time to fully forgive you." Mia's voice was filled with relief. "Thank you, Lucy. I'll do whatever it takes to make this right." Over the next few weeks, I focused on my art and myself. I started painting a new series inspired by my emotions. Slowly, the anger and sadness faded, replaced by acceptance. Mia and I began rebuilding our friendship, step by step. During this time, I spent a lot of hours reflecting on what friendship truly means. I remembered how Mia was there for me when I lost my first art competition and how she cheered me on when I finally got my first gallery show. Our shared memories reminded me of the value of our bond. One day, as I was putting the finishing touches on a painting, Mia stopped by my studio. She admired my work and said, "Lucy, this is incredible. You've turned something painful into something beautiful." Her words made me realize how much I'd grown. Life isn't always fair, and people make mistakes. But true friendship is worth fighting for. Mia and I might not be the same as before, but we were still friends. And that was enough. I also had a candid conversation with Chris. He reached out to apologize for how things unfolded. "I never wanted to hurt you," he said. "I should have been honest from the start." I appreciated his honesty. While it didn't erase the hurt, it gave me closure. I told him, "I'm glad you found happiness, Chris. Let's just move forward." As weeks turned into months, I poured my emotions into my art. The new series, titled Healing Through Colors, gained attention, and I even received offers to showcase it in a prestigious gallery. My work became a reflection of my journey, raw, emotional, and honest. Mia remained a constant presence, always supporting me. Our friendship, though altered, became stronger in its own way. We learned to be more open and honest with each other. Trust, once broken, takes time to rebuild, but we were willing to put in the effort. Looking back, I realized this experience taught me resilience and forgiveness. It showed me the importance of self-reflection and the value of letting go of resentment. Life moves on, and so must we. I learned that holding on to anger only weighs us down, while forgiveness sets us free. Now, as I stand in the gallery, surrounded by my paintings, I feel a sense of peace. Mia is by my side, smiling proudly, and Chris is across the room, happy with his new path. Life isn't perfect, but it's beautifully imperfect, just like my art. What a beautiful story that was. It taught us that forgiveness is powerful, and true friendship can survive even the hardest challenges. Sometimes, letting go of anger and focusing on personal growth can lead to healing and happiness. Today, we also learned some new English words and phrases to help us improve our language skills. Remember, practicing a little every day makes learning English fun and effective. Keep practicing, keep improving, and don't forget to subscribe for more stories. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next story.